program.
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum and recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Powers through the defender, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Keep it on the ground. And he gets it to the 44-yard line.
Keep that shit, keep that shit open up. Hey, keep that shit open up. Hey, keep that shit open up. Keep that shit open up. Hey, keep that shit open up. Hey, keep that shit open up. Hey, keep that shit open up. Keep that shit open up. Hey, keep that rings on my fist. It's broke as a bitch. 3-way assist. Me cold ain't rich. She hop on the dick. Keep fuck for this shit. For this shit. Don't stop for this shit. Yeah. I get the bag for good this. Don't get me wrong. You get chopped for this shit. Chop that is good shit. Get your president. No, we don't pretend. And we don't do the friends. We can piece it up. Nigga, piece it up. Nigga, see this us. That ain't okay. Try to bring them home. But I'm on it too. Yep. Suffer the June. Them niggas hunted you. Pockets double cheese. She please be with it. When I put this ice on, everything freeze. Everything freeze. She making it in the bank. I smack her, she make it, it's right. I tackle her, big love wrestle. And back, she look good and play. Cause I'm not what I do to dreams. And I'm full of bad ways. But then you fucking like man, that's bad. Hey, keep it low, catch me down to fame. Catch me down to fame. You like that old I used to be fucking. You don't have nothing to say. You got to make your hello when you want to get back. Don't let me know when you can. I lay you in so many ways. But why you never complain? But you have to never be shamed. And I usually never say never. Oh shit, nigga beat it, dang. Lay by, I don't need no sage. Hey, took food and color glaze. This ain't all we made. When I get tired of you. I'm in the bus, but we at the top of the galaxy. I know I got it, I'm running nobody, and nobody got a clue. Nobody got a clue. Me and the couple, and I'm on the power, and keep up on it.
First down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Oh, they're after him. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, he's got some space.
And winning first down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get rushes. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. To the air, it's Simpson. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll try to pass their way in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
They'll put it in play from the 27. First down. To the ground, looks back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Paul, that if you want to beat this squad, like this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater. On defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to throw is Aguilar. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is how the wind can really affect the game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. On that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy. That's what caused the interception.
It's gone. And he's marked down right there for a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offensive quarterback position. And it's so funny. I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, too, and Bryce Young in recent years, just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've been able to take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me of him.
Oh, now it's second and long. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange toys on third down. He'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Edwards. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Alabama moving quickly downfield, set up with another first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it.
Bro, give me the pick. Cut it off.
Intercepted his first shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down there in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an team.
Leaves it with the back.
What up, man? You making this video? Legendary shit, man.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone.
Shut up.
To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the grab.
Hey, that little skinny ass nigga ain't breaking the top.
They'll have a bursting goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll dial the first and goal.
My mama, she
Chance
Jewish.
just
The one Jewish got me full. Recipes the line, say he died, making the Jewish. Free my nigga, tell he made sure the whole look good. I met my nigga, put your money, you make it a joke. They got me to the other year, cause I choose so good. You can't chew, man. I just turn up your head. I chew you out your pants. This was fun for you. I love the truth, man. What a great thing.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run-up's going to drive the power to the goal line. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no further than that.
Man, it's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Both of those situations, you got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards and try to get a touchdown.
I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. That's what we're going to have to throw. It's not over. It's just throw this thing away. Don't want to take a sack. Those extra yardage here just be smart. This is disappointing time for the offense. It's here in Georgia drive started in their opponent's territory. Now you're 4-0. You've got to be better than those
Now on comes the field goal unit. This round trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
What's the cure? Kilo baby jumbo. What's the cure? Educate to the unknowns. Not a cure. Sugar every day's a sugar. Sugar every day, gotta leave my blood. In the trap up, make sure my work getting when I put that work, get left in the woods. Finesse you watch your work, get a rock in my hood. Driving real dirty, trying to make the 30s and F-fans all under my hood. Got money on my pocket, you reach for what I pocket. Ball like those stocks, shooting with me, they thirsty. They ain't hit shit, they murder. They hit shit on purpose. I was walking on these nerves. Hold down for my horse. Your bitch won't pay the floor. Kill this for my boys. Your bitch won't pay the floor. I kill a nigga for my boys.
Easy catch.
300 shit, man. Back.
They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense has got some monsters. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're screwing the offensive line up. And then converging on the run.
Grab hit the marker, it's Thomas. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw it to Aguilar. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. When you play in a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line and the edge is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws that turn into long games. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll try to pick up the first for the air. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Volunteers. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, Dave.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this rivalry, the fans absolutely don't like each other. They don't like anything about each other. Every time the other team's playing, they're cheering against them. This game has always meant a lot.
Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Vols decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Thomas. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're facing a third down. Sends it back in motion. Takes it from the gun on third down. Good timing on the quick out. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Vols in a good spot here with second and short. He's got it on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He smashes his way through again. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Let's go! Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Using the quick game. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And the the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They get to him as he throws. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job on the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Keeps looking downfield. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Thomas. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
And they're able to get him down.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays, you know you're going to go for it on fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident. You're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on fourth down. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Fires into the end zone. Pick off! What a play by this defense. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Makes the catch. It's Bishop. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a little gain, no harm, no foul.
Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Staley. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on fourth.
Punt is on its way. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the ground. Brings into the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on third down. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him. No
runs that smell salt. Goodness gracious, that linebacker just opened the eyes of the running back, running through the hole and hitting him right in the mouth.
And, man, he may have to have the molars checked out after that one, but at least he was able to hang on to the football.
Secure that.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI, and as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Breaks the tackle. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. And here's the third interception of the night. Got some room to run. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second.
Oh, he's got some space. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He's got it on the move. Touchdown time. A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
In motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
They'll send the back in motion. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the